let's try this again now. So I already did this once and it failed. For some reason, it didn't save. But anyway, I want to talk about Alec Baldwin. So I was taking a shower. I was doing all my. I was thinking. It is the area where I do my greatest thoughts come to me. And anyway, I was like, "What is?" I need to find for myself a few things. So you know, Alec, he killed the cinematographer. Yeah, that's it. He killed her. Um, you know, how the laws apply to him, I think, is what's going to be a question. So I put on my thinking cap and I went in. I was like, okay, first of all, he's not. This didn't happen in L.A. So it happened in New Mexico, and we need to figure out what is happening in New Mexico's. What's the law has to say about this? I found this article here written by. I mean, look, it's an old article too. Written by these lawyers, and all this stuff. It stays pretty consistent, so I'm not worried about it being updated. It might be a little bit different. We'll find out. But I think this is the what we have to look at. It's gonna be the problem here. So okay, there's the taking of life of another. They have four basic concepts of murder, which is the intentional causing death of another person, um, and manslaughter, a separate crime from murder that takes into account the person's death caused without meaning or intentionality. So we definitely have manslaughter here, which I mean, like first degree murder is premeditation is the big thing. Malice of forethought, the mens rea element of it. But let's go down here in manslaughter real quick. In New Mexico, manslaughter is divided into two categories: voluntary manslaughter, resulting from an intentional act, which we have with Alec, done without malice. We do not have malice or premeditation on a sudden provocation. I don't know. I have to look at how they define provocation. Um, I don't think that's the one that would be applied though. I think it'd be involuntary manslaughter because it's resulting from. And here's the key thing: you got to remember your words, your binding words here in any sentence in law is what matters so much. Like or is the big one here, or it's like where if you had and or shall or may, it depends on how the law is applied. So, involuntary manslaughter is resulting from recklessness, which we have probably recklessness, right? Or criminal negligence. Criminal negligence is that you are so dumb. What you've done is so stupid that it ought to be criminal. Piece of cake, right? Easy peasy. Or from an unlawful act as a misdemeanor or low level felony. That'd be like drag racing type thing. You're driving fast and you end up hitting somebody and it was your fault. Um, now, for involuntary manslaughter, here's the key to it. So it's penalty phase. I don't know. I'm upset my last video got, I don't know, disappeared. You're guilty of a fourth degree felony, which is punishable by up to 18 months in prison and a fine of up to $5,000. So he could theoretically get like probation and have to pay a $5,000 fine. You think about the realities of it. I mean, the kid, she has a kid and a husband. Her son, when he found out she died, they said he didn't talk to anybody for 2 days. It's Halloween. I think Baldwin's wife put up Halloween pictures of the family on Instagram. They didn't have that opportunity, the cinematographer's family. And don't forget that the director was shot too. He's got a lifelong of problems ahead of him. I mean, he was shot in the chest. The bullet went through the lady. I can't remember her name, so I apologize for that. But it went through her chest and hit the director. It was a devastating shot. It was horrible. And you have to remember that anything, you never point a firearm, real or fake, at anything that you're not prepared to destroy. And it was in Alec's hand. He picked it up. Oh yeah, it's not loaded. I mean, I can't tell you how many times people say the gun's not loaded, and then you check and the gun's loaded. There, you hear it all the time, especially with automatics. They take a magazine out, hand it to somebody, go, oh, it's not loaded, and then you pull the slide back and a bullet ejects. Yes, all guns are always loaded. Just remember that every time someone checks the gun and hands it to you, you should check the gun. These, it's simple, it's easy, but I mean, what do you think? What do you think it is? Does Alec, is he facing criminal charges here? Is he going to have manslaughter on his record? Is he going to have to spend time behind bars? Do you even care about Alec Baldwin, or do you want me to just go way off into the sunset? Anyway, listen, y'all. Please subscribe. Please like. Please put into comments what you want to talk about, and we will have a good time doing it. Okay. And until next time, be safe out there, guys. I really do love y'all. Peace. Hey, thanks for watching, and please go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. Appreciate it.